Many times in life, we find ourselves surrounded by problems where we can't seem to find the right solution. It feels as if every difficulty in the world is standing against us, and there's no escape. However, most of the time, the solution is right in front of us. We just need to adopt the right perspective. In this story, we will learn how the right mindset and patience can solve even the biggest challenges. This story also teaches us that intelligence and the ability to think correctly are far more valuable than wealth and material possessions. Welcome to Breakthrough Motivation Story Hub. A rich businessman, he had every luxury at his disposal. He was among the richest and most influential people in the city. But one day, his life took an unexpected turn that changed his perspective forever. One day, suddenly, his eyes started burning. His eyes turned red, and the pain became unbearable. At first, he thought it was a minor issue that would go away in a few days. But as time passed, his discomfort only increased. The burning sensation in his eyes became so intense that he could hardly see properly. He immediately called for medical help. The city's best doctor examined his eyes and prescribed some medicines. However, the medicines had no effect. The burning sensation remained unchanged. The wealthy man consulted several other doctors, but none could diagnose his condition correctly. Each doctor prescribed different medicines, but nothing worked. Eventually, he became extremely distressed. His suffering had reached a point where he decided to seek treatment abroad. He traveled to a renowned specialist overseas, hoping for a cure. The doctor conducted a thorough examination and, after a long inspection, spoke in a serious tone. "In my entire career, I have never seen a case like this," the doctor said. The wealthy man panicked and asked, "Doctor, will I lose my eyesight?" The doctor took a deep breath and replied, "You have developed a rare allergy. Your eyes can only tolerate the color green. If you look at any color other than green, your eyes will burn, and eventually you may lose your eyesight." The man was shocked. He asked desperately, "Is there a cure? Is there any medicine that can help me?" The doctor responded, "There is no permanent cure for this condition. The only way to protect your eyes is to ensure that you see only the color green." Hearing this, the wealthy man was devastated. He thought that to save his vision, he had no choice but to turn everything around him green. As soon as he returned home, he called several painters and instructed them, "Paint my entire house green. Every wall, every piece of furniture, everything must be green." The painters completed the task, but the problem didn't end there. The man wasn't satisfied with just his house being green. "Everywhere I go, everything must be green," he declared. He ordered his street, his office, and even public spaces to be painted green. He had signs, vehicles, and furniture covered in green. But there were things that couldn't be turned green, like the sky, food, clothes, or people's skin. One day, a simple young man happened to walk through that street. He was surprised to see that everything around him was painted green. Curious, he asked the locals, "Why is everything here green?" The people explained, "This is because of a wealthy man who developed an allergy. His eyes can only tolerate green, so he ordered everything to be painted green." Hearing this, the young man thought for a moment and realized that the problem wasn't as big as the rich man had made it seem. He went to the wealthy man's house and requested to meet him. When the young man met the wealthy man, he said, "I know the solution to your problem." The rich man, intrigued, asked eagerly, "What is it? Tell me." The young man smiled and said, "You don't need to paint the entire world green. Just wear a pair of green-tinted glasses, and everything will appear green to you. This will protect your eyes from irritation as well." and everything will appear green to you. This will protect your eyes from irritation as well. The wealthy man was stunned. He realized how simple the solution was, and how much unnecessary effort and money he had wasted. This story teaches us an important lesson. Whenever we face a problem, we should not panic. Often the solution is right in front of us. We just need to look at it with patience and the right mindset. The rich man made a big mistake by trying to change his entire environment instead of changing his perspective. Similarly, in life, many problems may seem overwhelming, but if we approach them with calmness and wisdom, we can find a solution. Instead of running away from problems or ignoring them, we should try to understand and solve them. The ability to think and approach challenges correctly sets us apart. If we cultivate the right mindset, we can overcome any obstacle in life. Solutions don't always appear instantly. We need patience and the right thinking. Efforts in the wrong direction only lead to exhaustion. Instead, we should focus on the right approach and take meaningful steps.